and assume I don't have any accounts. Okay, but I have copied my URL. Yes or no? I have copied my URL. So now if I access my URL, so it is not allowing me to log in. It is asking and to enter username and password to which it belongs. Okay, yes or no?
Yes.
So here in authentication testing, we are checking whether the login person is authorized person or not. When you are entered now, when I enter my valid username and valid password, it will verify whether the login person, the person who has entered the credentials, that the person, the password, whatever is entered belongs to that user email or not. Okay. Authentication means to checking whether the person, authorized person is logging in or not. Okay. Clear. Authentication means to check whether the person, whoever is accessing, is authorized or not. How we will know he is authorized? If the username and password are valid, then only we will understand he is authorized. Is that clear? So in authentication testing, you are going to test the login, whether the person is able to log in or not. Okay. So security testing, it is a type of testing in which one will check whether the application is properly protected or not. Generally, the test engineer will concentrate on the following areas. The first one is authentication testing. It is a type of security testing in which one will enter different combination of username and passwords and check only the authorized people are able to access the application. So authentication testing, is this clear?
Yes.
Okay, next one, direct URL. So just now I showed you an example. So whenever, for example, next time, whenever you are logging into your bank application, okay, or you're doing some transaction, you see, whenever you are going to different pages, the URL also will change. Okay, for example, I am doing some payment. Okay, so I'm doing some payment. To do some payment, what I have to do? First, I have to access my bank URL, and then I have to enter my username and password, and then I have to go to fund transfer, and only then I can do my transfer. Yes or no?
Yes.
Okay. So now, when I'm doing transfer, if somebody observe my details, okay, what they can, what the browser will have the history of the page URLs. Okay. If I don't log out from the browser, and if somebody comes and access the URL directly, if the person is directly able to access my account, if I have logged out, they should not allow to access the URL directly. Okay, because the direct URL should not recognize my username, my password, which I have used to log in. Okay, even though if they are using the direct URL of fund transfer page, it should redirect to the login page only. That is of direct URL testing. Okay, is that clear to everyone? Yeah, is that clear or
Yes, sir.
not?
Yes. Sir, can you explain us?
See, for example, now assume I am doing some fund transfer. Okay, because already my screen is shared, I am doing some fund transfer. So when I open whatever I do, you people can see. Yes or no? Because my screen is shared. Okay, so I accessed www.icicibank.com. Okay, now I am logging in my username and password. Okay, but you can't see my password because it will be in you can see it as a hash asterisk dot 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 or star 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 whenever I'm entering my password. Now, but you saw my username, so you are saving my username. Okay, and then when I go to my fund transfer page, you are able to capture the URL. Okay, you are able to capture the URL. Now, I've, now I have logged out. Okay. Now you are trying to access the same URL of my fund transfer page. When you're trying to access, it should not take you to my account fund transfer, even though you are using the same URL, because you are not logged in. Okay. If you try to access the same URL with a login session, then it should work. If you are not trying to access with login, then it should redirect to login session. Is that clear?
Okay, sir.
So that is called direct URL testing. Okay. So whenever for any application login is needed, then whatever application, whatever URL you are using, which belongs to that application, it should redirect you to the login page only. Okay. Assume if there are some pages without security, okay, like some contact us form or inquiry form, then for those login is not required. In that case, you can access the direct URL of that specific page if there is no security implemented. Okay, clear? Is everyone clear with these two concepts, authentication testing and direct URL testing?
Yes, sir.
Yes.
Okay, the next one is firewall leakage testing. What is next one?
Firewall leakage.
Firewall leakage.
Okay, so or user privilege testing. So in this, what happens? For example, when you take a bank employees, so what would be the structure hierarchy? So for example, for bank, they will be having customers. Okay, there will be a bank employees. There will be a bank manager. Okay, there will be a top head CEO. Yes or no? This is the hierarchy. What happens, right? In every organization. Okay. Is my voice audible or not?
Audible, sir.
Okay. You also please acknowledge, and then only I will understand that my voice is reaching you people. Okay.
Okay, sir.
Okay. So now assume as a customer, think Sravanti is bank customer. Okay. And Divya also is a bank customer of the same bank. Can Sravanti see the Divya bank details? Because both are customers of the same bank. Can Sravanti see Divya bank details?
No.
No, sir.
No. Okay. Can branch employee see the account details of that specific branch? Can a branch employee see the details of different customers who belongs to that branch?
Yes.
Yes or no?
Yes, sir.
Yes, sir.
Yes.
Yes.
Why the bank employee is able to see, but why the same bank other customer is unable to see the details of other customer?
The bank employee is the authorized person to.
So he has some other privilege. Yes or no? See, the bank employee also use the same website, www.icici.com. Divya also use same website. Shravanti also use same website. But the username through which Divya is logging in does not have privilege to check, because in every application there will be something called user access level. Okay. So they will set the roles to every username. So for Divya username, they have set the roles as customer, where she have access only to her account. Okay. Now, Sravanti also has a role of customer. So she also can access only her account. Assume now Ashwini is a bank employee. Okay. She is also having an account. She is also having a username. So she will also access the same website. But for her username, they have given a role of employee where she can access the customers of that specific branch. Assume now Tazinara is also a bank customer, but of different branch. In that case, Ashwini will not have access to Tazinara account because she belongs to different branch. Okay, clear?
Yeah.
Because for every role, for every user, there will be some specific roles. Okay. Now assume Farhana is a bank manager. Okay. As a bank manager, she can be able to see all the bank employees who are working in that branch. Yes or no?
Yes.
Yeah. But example, if Ashwini is a bank employee in that specific branch employee, and Saujanya is also that specific branch employee. In that case, Ashwini can't see the Saujanya details and Saujanya can't see the Ashwini details because both are having the same role. Okay, but their top level, Farhana can see their both details. So every user have a role attached to him. Okay, is that clear?
Yeah.
Yeah. So in this firewall leakage or user privilege testing, what we will do, we will try to log in as one role person and try to access the information of higher role. Okay, so I will try to log in as employee user role, and then I will try to access the pages which are accessible as branch employee or branch manager. Then I should not be able to access. I should be able to access, or I should not be able to access.
What is your role actually? I mean,
My role is customer, bank customer.
no, you will not be able to.
I should not be able to access the pages wherever I don't have permission. Okay, is that clear? Okay,
Okay.
very good. Is that clear to everyone, right?
Yes, sir.
Yes.
Okay, next one. Next one is port testing. So what is port? Port testing is nothing but, see, whenever I tell port is nothing but you have to just understand that it is the destination of the application. What is port? See, airport we call. Why we call the airport? Because that is the destination place of all the airplanes. Okay. Wherever the airplane go, at the end, it has to come to the airport. It can be any airport, but it has to come to the airport and stop. Yes or no? So port is nothing but destination. Okay. The place where it is going to stop. So here, when I talk about port testing, so what is the port of the application? See, for an airplane, the port for airplane, the port is airport. Okay, because the destination of airplanes are the airports. The same way, what is the destination of the
So your voice
Client
is,
place.
is that clear now?
yeah.
Yeah. Okay. No, I'm telling what is the destination of the application.
It is a client environment.
Any other answers? So client place is the destination. Yes or no?
Yeah.
Yes.
Okay. Why I'm telling client place means how many days you are testing in your environment. Finally, you have to go and give that application to the client place, right? So client place will be the final destination of any application. Okay. See, for when you are working on ICICI Bank, so ICICI Bank is the destination of your application.
Yes.
If you are working for a HDFC, then HDFC Bank is the destination of your application. So no. So finally, it will go there. So port testing means it's nothing but testing in client environment. Okay. So client environment is the port of your application. So it is a type of testing in which one will install the application into the original client environment and check whether it is suitable in that environment or not. Is that clear? What is post testing? What is port testing?
To test the application at the client place.
We will install in the client place and then we will do the testing. Is that clear?
Yeah.
So whenever
The
we are
company person will install.
yes, because we have to hand over, right, to them. So you are not going to install. There will be a different team, operations team, which will go and install. Okay, and then you will anyone can do some basic testing. Okay, even the person who is installing, okay, can do a basic testing. Okay. So there will be a different operation team who will take care of those things. Okay. Or if the operation team are not technical team, they may ask a tester to test in their environment also. Okay. So they may sometimes you may hear word like, okay, our application is going into port testing. Means you have to understand that, okay, now our application is going to the client place. So they are planning to do some testing there. Okay. Is that clear? So
I have a doubt, Anish.
Mhm.
Then what is the difference between port testing and beta testing?
See, beta testing is a type of user acceptance testing in which it's done in the client place, okay, by the end
Yes.
users.
Okay.
By the end
By the
users.
end users. Okay.
Okay. So beta testing is done after port testing.
Okay.
See, port testing, we go install the application and do some testing.
Mm.
After installing the
Yes.
application, only they can do the beta testing, right?
Oh, yes, yes.
Okay. So whatever we do in the client place, that is port testing, which we do. See,
Okay.
here in client place, after installing, you are not executing all the functionalities. You are not testing all the functionalities. So no,
Yes.
you will
Yes, we
install and
do.
you will do the basic testing and come. Then,
Yes.
the client, see, there are two things. Either the client, if he want, he can do beta testing or he can directly release. Yes or no? But why they will do beta testing is the beta testing they will do not for all the application, but for very critical applications. Because
Yes, yes.
when it is available in a production in live, then even
Yes.
if one day it is down, then there will be huge loss for them. So what
Yes,
they
there
do
will be loss.
before allowing all the employees to use, they will initially give a training to 3 or 4 employees, and then
Yes.
slowly they will give training to all the employees. Okay,
Yes.
is that clear to everyone?
Yes.
Yeah, very good, super. So now the next type of testing is, so we all are functional testers or performance testers?
Functional testers.
Functional test.
We all are white box testers or black box testers?
Black.
Black box test.
So what is performance tester? Why you are not a performance tester?
We are not awareness, having the awareness of the coding or what is
not-
going on actual.
So what a performance tester will do?
They will do testing on structural. Structure.
So what is meant
Performance
by
testing.
performance? What is meant by performance?
How the application is
Test the
behaving
application,
and
it is
the
working in
response.
one.
Okay, one by one.
In how many seconds the
See, performance. See, if for example, I will ask Ashwini, how is your internet performance? Means what Ashwini will tell.
It's not good today.
See, because it is slow. Yes or no?
Yeah. Yeah.
See, that is the performance, right? For example,
Yes.
your application also is performing slowly, then you will tell your performance is not working. Okay.
Mm-hmm.
See, functional wise, the internet is working for Ashwini, but the performance wise, it is slow. Yes or no?
Yeah.
So everyone understood the difference. Functional wise, it is working, but performance wise, it is slow. The customer wants both functional as well as performance, right? Yes or no?
Yes.
So as a functional tester, you are testing the functionality is working fine or not, but you are not worried about the performance. Okay, but there will be a different team who will be having performance testers who will not worry about the functionality, but they are worrying about the performance. Okay,
Okay.
is that clear?
Yeah.
So assume you are entering username and password. You are just checking whether you are able to log in or not. That's it. If you are able to log in, you'll pass the test case. If you are unable to log in, you'll fail the test case. But you are not worried whether it is taking 2 seconds, 5 seconds, 10 seconds to log in. But the performance testers will take care of that time within how much seconds the user is able to log in. Because they'll be having some target. The client will tell the person who is trying to log in should log in within 2 seconds or 3 seconds. If it is taking 20 seconds or 1 minute to log in, the client will be not happy. Yes or no?
Yeah.
Yeah. So that is the difference between functional and performance testing. Is that clear to everyone? What is difference between functional and performance testers?
Yes.
Yes.
Yes, sir.
So we all are performance testers or functional testers?
Functional test.
Functional
Function.
test.
Super. So now I'm just going to give a one type of testing for performance. Okay. Just for your understanding. Okay.
Mhm.
So whatever now I'm telling is belongs to performance testers. You will not do, but just for your knowledge. Okay. So the performance testers will do like soak testing or reliability testing or stress testing. Okay. When I'm calling stress, when I'm calling soak, what does mean by soaking? What is soaking? General term. What is soaking?
Put in water.
Okay, so Saujanya will take application, take a bucket of water and put in that. Yes, Saujanya?
Giving
No.
some time to observe.
Okay, see, no, whatever Saujanya told is correct. Okay, soaking is correct. So now soaking means why Saujanya told putting in water, soaking. See, whenever we are washing dirty clothes, we will soak for some time. Yes or no? So we are soaking. Okay, soaking means living in water for long time. Okay, because for cloth, we will live in water. For some other things, in the same way, when we talk about application, we will work with the application continuously for a long time. For example, soaking the cloth means we will leave the cloth in the water for a long time to soak so that it will be easy to remove the dirt on the dress. Okay, in the same way, application also, soaking means we can't take our laptop and put in water. Okay, but what we will do, what the performance testers will do, they will continuously test the application to see whether the user can work continuously for how many hours. After how many hours the application is going down. Yes or no? Assume if your bank application is getting down after using continuously 5 hours, will the bank employees will be happy?
No.
No, because they are working for 8 to 9 hours. Yes or no? So at least the application should be allowed to continuously work for 10 to 11 hours. So the requirement will be that the application should not go down, even though it is continuously used by persons, even after 11 or 12 hours. Yes or no? So the performance testers will continuously test for that specific time. So assume the client told the application has to be used continuously for 12 hours. Okay. Now my performance testers has identified that the application is going down after 13 hours. What is the client requirement? 12 hours. But my application is going down after 13 hours. So it is a problem or it is not a problem?
Problem.
See, my client requirement is the application has to work continuously till 12 hours. Okay. When my performance tester is testing, the application is going down after 13 hours. So is it will be a problem to the client or not?
Not a problem.
No, sir.
It's not a
See,
problem.
As per
not a
client
problem.
requirement, it is for
As a
12 hours.
client requirement, it's not a problem. Client is happy because whatever the threshold he has given 12 hours, my application is working. So even though the application is going down, but it is going down after 13 hours. The client know that no one will work after 13 hours. So he is not worried. Okay. Yes or no?
Yes, sir.
Yeah. So now when I'm telling performance testers will continuously use for 12 hours or 13 hours, it doesn't mean that he will sit in front of the computer without leaving the computer for 1 second also. No. What he will do? He will run a performance testing automation script. He will write a script using the performance tools, for example, like load runner, so that it will continuously keep hitting the application server. Okay. He will not do, he will write the code. The automation tool will do that work continuously. Okay. Is that clear? So what is soak testing or stress testing or reliability testing? It is a type of testing in which one will use the application continuously for a long period of time in order to check the application stability. Is that clear?
Yes.
Okay.
Yes.
Now the last type of testing. This is called ad hoc testing. What is this?
Ad hoc test.
Yes.
Okay. So what is ad hoc? For example, when we are, you all remember when we are studying engineering or any other degree, assume tomorrow is your exam. Okay. So you will prepare for whole year. But before going to exam, before 1 hour also, we will be turning the pages of the book. Yes or no? Yes or
Yeah.
no?
Yes, yeah.
So assume you are having 10 chapters and every chapter has 10 questions. Okay, so totally you are having how many questions?
100.
100.
100 questions. Now, before going to exam, before 1 hour, you will be reading all the 100 questions.
No.
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 What you will do?
Which are important, we'll check that.
Because you already studied 100 questions, now you are referring, going through only the important things. Yes or no?
Yes.
Okay, assume there is a student who has not studied at all. Okay, then he is studying for the first time. Yes or no? Okay, then that is not called ad hoc studying. Okay, ad hoc studying means after completing your whole actual studying, you are just referring. Okay, so you will just go through your just overview. Is that clear? So ad hoc means in the same way, ad hoc testing means it is a type of testing in which test engineer will perform testing on the application in their own style after understanding the requirement clearly. Okay. So when you are studying the whole year, you will study throughout the questions, throughout the answer, everything clearly. But before exam, you will just refer. You are not going to study all the answer. You will just see the important things. You will just revise. Yes or no? You are just going to the
Yes, sir.
important points. Important. In the same way, ad hoc testing, you will do the ad hoc testing. Just you will do some small basic testing wherever you want to test. You will not follow any test cases because already you have completed the actual testing. All the type of testings you have completed. So you know very good understanding of the application. You have very good knowledge on the application now. Okay. For example, when we will do this ad hoc testing, assume the release of application is on Sunday for me. Okay. I have completed my testing already by Thursday. So now all my test cases are passed. I don't have any defect. And my application is releasing on Sunday. So I came on Friday. I don't have work. Yes or no? So my team lead is telling, okay, Anisa, can you do some ad hoc testing? Ad hoc testing means he's telling, however, you have time, you do some ad hoc testing means he's not telling me to just test any functionality. He's not asking me to execute all the test cases. He's asking me to do some ad hoc testing means you test any functionality, whatever you want, without following the test cases. Randomly you test and try to see if everything is working fine or not. Is that clear? So ad hoc testing means you are testing however you want, in your own style, whatever you want, you are testing, but you are not following any test cases because already you know when you do this action, what it should happen already you know, because already you have completed the whole testing.
Sir, your voice is not.
Your voice is low, sir.
Okay, is that clear now?
Yeah.
Yeah, okay, fine. So ad hoc testing, whenever someone asks you to do ad hoc testing, it means that you no need to follow any test cases. You no need to test any some specific functionality. You can test the application in your own style. You can go and test any functionality without following any test cases. Why you are not following test cases means already you know the functionality. Already you have tested all the things. Yes or no? So when you will do ad hoc testing, you will do ad hoc testing at the end before releasing the application. Okay, is that clear?
Yeah.
So it is a type of testing in which the test engineer will perform testing on the application in their own style after understanding the requirements clearly. Generally, this type of testing can be encouraged only after formal testing. When I say formal testing means after completing actual testing. So in actual testing, what you will do? You will test different types of testings like sanity testing, regression testing, retesting, compatibility testing, installation testing. Okay, exploratory, all the testings you will do. See, exploratory testing is done by some domain experts only. Okay. Whenever there is no requirement, then only you will do exploratory testing. Okay. So whenever you are having a clear requirement, then you will not do exploratory testing. Okay. So whenever your team is telling, okay, Ashwini, can you do some exploratory testing, means they are telling you to explore the application because they don't have requirement clearly. Okay. So whenever someone is asking you to do ad hoc testing, means they are asking you to test the functionality randomly to see if there are some defect or not. But you can do ad hoc testing only after completion of actual testing. Is that clear?
Yes, sir.
Yes.
Yeah.
Everyone are clear about the types of testing? Any doubts?
Anis, I don't understand direct URL testing. Can you
See,
explain?
direct URL testing. Okay, so today what you do, you log into your bank application. Okay,
Okay.
and then you go to fund transfer, and you will be
Okay.
getting a URL in address bar. You know what is address bar, right? Where you see the details of the URL
Yeah.
www.icicbank.
Yes.
So now you have logged in as your user. Okay, and
Okay.
you are in the fund transfer of your account. Now you copy the direct URL. Okay,
Okay.
you don't log out.
Okay.
You close the browser
Mm-hmm.
again, or you can open different tab in the browser and then access the same full URL, whatever you copied. It will
Okay.
take you to the same page. Okay,
Mm-hmm.
already your browser know the user session. Okay,
Okay.
because you have not logged in, not logged out, it is your mistake. Okay, okay.
Mm-hmm.
Now
Okay.
assume you copy the whole URL, but you log out. Okay,
Okay.
so now the browser don't know the username and password because you already logged out. Now you access the same direct URL. Then your bank should automatically redirect to the login page, even though you are using the direct URL of fund transfer. Okay,
Okay.
is it clear?
Yeah.
So you try
Okay.
this. Okay, everyone can
Okay.
just try this. Okay, see, assume even though you are logged out, you are going directly to your fund transfer page. Then it is a defect, right?
Yeah.
The person
Okay.
whoever sitting next to you, if he just take a picture of your for URL when you are doing some transaction, once you left, he can use the same direct URL, right? Because already he has
Yeah.
copied that. Yes or no?
Mm-hmm.
So
Yeah.
so they should have some security. Okay, so nobody can access direct URLs of secured pages. Okay, that is important. So if there is,
Okay.
it's not a secured page, then no problem. They can use. Okay, you can check. Okay, is it clear?
Okay. Yeah.
Yeah, very good.
Sir, is it in same, mobile or laptop or different? Like I'm copying the URL from mobile, but I'm pasting it like I'm trying it on laptop. Then
Yeah, then also it should not work because your login session remembers only in the mobile, right? Yes or no?
yes, yes, sir.
So your laptop will not recognize this fund transfer direct URL belongs to which user because already you logged out.
Yes.
So it has to go back to the login screen automatically. And now when you log in, it has to take you directly to the fund transfer page. It should not
Okay.
take you to the home page. It should directly take to the fund transfer page because you are using the direct URL.
Yes.
Why it is going to login page means the URL is unable to recognize for which user he's trying to access the fund transfer direct URL. Okay, clear?
Yes, sir.
Is that clear, Ashwini? Everyone is that clear, right? Direct URL.
Yeah.
Yes.
Yeah.
Yes.
Very, very good. Super. So now the whole important thing. Just now we have gone through all the testing types of testings, which we will be doing throughout our career, throughout daily, whatever we are doing. Okay. These are very, very important types of testing, which you have to understand and get knowledge very clearly. Okay.
Okay.
Now, one more important topic, that is nothing but software development life cycle. So now here we are going to see the whole life cycle of any software application. Not only the life cycle of testing, but we are going to understand the whole life cycle of the software application. Because even though you are not a developer, okay, we have to have some basic knowledge how things happen in the company. Okay. So now we are going to learn the life cycle. When I talk about life cycle, what is life cycle? What does a life cycle mean?
Means the whole process, what we do in that particular.
So what is the life cycle of human means? We will tell
Stages.
from birth to death. Yes or no? In the stages. Yes or
Yeah.
no? Like infant, childhood, and then youth, and then young age, and then middle age, and then old age. These are all the stages. Right? In the same way, for software development life cycle, the stages of software development. Okay. So what are the stages? There are 7 stages. How many?
7.
7.
Very good. Very good. So now, Ashwini, can you tell, for example, if you are if you are if you want to build a house, okay, what are the steps you will do? Just tell it generally, okay?
Yeah. First, we will take the requirement from client, and then we will do a plan according to their requirement. Then we will do first uh, the design, the structural design, you can say, for the reinforcement. Then we'll do foundation, the plinth level, then the wall, columns, everything. And then it will come for plastering, painting, interior designing, like that.
Okay. Then
Finally, we will hand over to the client.
so Divya, whatever Ashwini has told is correct or not?
Yes, sir.
Okay. So Shravanti, can you tell the steps? What, for example, if you want to build a house, then what you will do?
First we plan where we have to build and what of the design. Next we take the design for the
Okay.
building. Next we start the construction.
Very good.
After finishing the construction, we check the electricity, water bill, and the pumping system water is working well or not.
Very
Then
good.
finally we hand over it to the customer.
Very good. So you told you will check the designs, right? So who will
Yeah.
show you the design?
So designer,
Designer. So
yeah,
so designer will come to you or you will approach to the designer?
we will approach to the designer.
Means you have to select the designer also. Yes or no?
Yeah,
And is the designer going to build or builder is going to build?
builder is going to.
So you have to select the builder also. Yes or no?
Yes, sir.
Okay. So here
Sir, it's not audible, sir.
is now audible?
Yeah.
Yeah. Okay. So now I will just give a brief understanding of the life cycle and then I will relate it with the software application. So it will be very easy for you to understand. Okay. So first, assume if I want to build a house. Assume I am new to Hyderabad. Okay. I don't know who are the builders, who are very good builders. I don't know anyone. Then what I will do? How I can build a house? I don't know anyone. How?
Either you will contact architect or any civil engineer or any builder.
Okay. How I know who is good to contact?
You will find in the Google with the good reviews.
We'll
Yeah.
ask our friends, neighbors.
Mhm. You will ask friends and neighbors. Very good. See, Either you can find the builder using reference, yes or no? Friends or neighbors. Okay, assume your friend also has built a very good house in Hyderabad. You like that house, then what you will tell? Hey man, who is the builder? It's very beautiful. Then you can directly contact that builder. You will tell, hey, you built to my friend. I like that house. He also want to build my house from you only. Is that possible, right? Yes or no?
Yeah.
Assume you don't have any friends. Then what you will do?
We'll search it online
Uh,
according to reviews.
You can
We
you
will
can
try to.
search, you can search, or you can give an advertisement also.
Yeah.
Like you want a builder to build 4 storage
Yes.
house. Yes or no? Then what
Yes.
happens? Assume you give advertisement. Then what happens?
Many people can
Will contact you.
contact you.
Okay,
That their
okay. Then what you will do? You will give to the person who is contacting you the first, or what?
You will
no.
verify, you will check about the person.
And also you have to check how much they are quoting, how much cost they are telling. Yes or no?
Yes. Yes.
Because you will have one budget. The builder also have to agree to your budget, right? Yes or no?
Yes.
Yeah.
But you will not tell your budget to him first. You will ask how much budget he will build with your requirement. Yes or no?
Yeah.
So now what happens? Now assume 10 builders came. Then what you will do? You will explain your requirement to the 10 builders. Yes or no? You will
Yeah.
tell, see, I want, this is my place. I'm having this much square feet. I want to build a 3 storage house. Okay. I need this many bedrooms. I need this quality. I need marble. I need or granite, or I want this kitchen setting. All you will explain to him. Okay. Then what they will do? They will just come up with their estimation. Yes or no? Then they will do their bidding. Yes or no? That is called tender bidding. Yes or no? Means
Yeah.
they will put their code, how much they are going to charge. Assume your budget is 1 crore. Okay. Some person may quote 80 lakhs. Some person may quote 1 crore 20 lakhs. Some person may quote 1.5 lakhs. It depends on the builder. Okay. Builder to builder. Now, assume you got various biddings. Your budget is 1 crore. Somebody is quoting 70 lakhs. Somebody is quoting 80 lakhs. Somebody is quoting 1 crore 20 lakhs. Somebody is quoting 1.5 crores. Your budget is 1 crore. So now what you will do? Farhana, what you will do?
I will check within my budget, like whoever
Okay,
like
your budget is
comes
1 crore,
under like
right?
90 lakhs. Yeah.
Your budget is
But
1.
if I go to the 90 lakhs or 70 lakhs, the product, like whatever the quality he's using, it may be less. So
Okay.
I will check the quality of the person. I mean, like within 90 lakhs or 1 crore.
Okay. Okay.
Hmm.
Sojana, what you will do? Sojana, we don't hear your voice, Sojana.
Yes, Anish.
Okay. Now, what you will do? To whom you will give your building construction?
So we will give to the higher end so that the quality will be good.
So your budget is 1 crore. The higher is
Yes.
1.5 crore. From where other
Yes.
50 lakhs you will bring? Because you don't have budget. Yes or no?
Yes. Yes.
Then the builder will leave your house in between and go. If you give to him, he will build only 3 floors and he will go. Yes or no? Because you don't have a
Yes.
budget. You have budget of only 1 crore. The builder who is estimating 1.5 crores, from where he will get the other 0.5 crores?
Yes.
Divya, what you will do?
I will check the quality, like what is using the company brief in that estimation, I
Okay,
mean
see,
quotation.
quality
Like,
1.5 crore person is using high quality. Then what you will do? But your budget is 1 crore only, right?
yes,
Then what you will do? To whom you will
I will
give?
take 1 crore or like 90 lakhs. both I will like.
Okay. Okay. Tazinara, what you will do?
Like my requirement is satisfied by two persons. So among two persons, I'll analyze that who, depending upon their previous works, who are the best.
Who are the two persons?
Depending,
Who are the two
that
persons?
means 70 lakhs and 80 lakhs, both are satisfying my requirement. So
Okay.
among that two builders, depending upon their previous constructions or previous works, I will do some analysis and come to a
Okay.
conclusion that who will be best for me.
Okay. See, you are having 70 lakhs, 80 lakhs, 1 crore, 20 lakhs. Yes or no?
Yes.
Your budget is 1 crore. Yes or no?
Yes.
So when compared to the builder of 1 crore 20 lakhs, 70 lakhs and 80 lakhs person is using less quality. Yes or no?
Yes.
So you want a house to build with a good quality or cheaper price? Because already your budget is 1 crore.
Yes. Good quality.
Then generally what we will do, we will consult 1 crore 20 lakh person and we will negotiate with him. Yes or
Yeah.
no?
Yes.
Yes or no?
Yes.
See, for example,
Yeah.
if you go to buy a dress of 2000, you saw a dress with 1800 and you saw a dress with 2200. Then what you will do? You will negotiate, right? You will ask the 2200 dress to 1800. Yes or no? Huh?
Yes,
Or
sir.
you will ask, I will ask for 1000 rupees only, the 2000 dress you will ask. You will tell, huh? So what we will do? We will negotiate, right? Yes or no? We
Yes.
will start negotiating with him. So we will talk with 1 crore 20 lakh person because he is some medium range level person to whom our price is nearby. Even though 70, 80 is nearby, we are not going to them because we will save some money, but we are not sure if the application will be quality or not. Because already my budget is 1 crore. I don't want to save money. My budget is 1 crore, but I want a good quality also, right? Assume you gave to 70 lakh person. After you go to the house, if something is damaged again, if water is leaking, again you have to spend money for that. Yes or no? So generally what we happen, we go to the person who is more or nearer to us, and then we will start negotiating with us. Okay, then what you will do, you will talk to them. You will ask, hey, see, man, my budget is 1 crore. Okay, can you have estimated your budget as 1.2 crore? Can you do this for 1 crore? Okay, the builder will tell, no, no, no. If you want 1 crore, then I will build only 3 floors. I will not build 4 floors. You will tell, no, no, I want 4 floors. Then he will tell, okay, you will have some discussions. Then at least finally you may come to a conclusion of 1 crore 10 lakhs or 1 crore 5 lakhs. Yes or no? Is this possible or not? This
Yes.
is how the
Yes,
negotiation between two parties. Even in software company, same thing happens. Okay. So whenever there is some application, okay, so you can see there will be some top level managers. They call us BRM, business relationship managers. They will be sitting in different countries. What is their role? What is the thing? The thing is to bring the project. Okay. Their job is to bring the projects. Okay, they will be trying to find different clients. How they will find? Either with reference or with the advertisements. Okay, they will try to find different customers and then they will do their billing and then they will negotiate, get the project. Okay,
Yeah.
once see whenever some application is coming, okay, different companies will approach them. So assume India has decided to come up with a new technology. Okay, then they will not directly approach to some company. They will announce that we want this software. Then different companies will approach them, like TCS, Infosys, Wipro, HCL. Everyone will approach. Okay, but government will give whoever is affordable and also whoever is maintaining the standards, everything. Okay, and then they will give. Clear?
Yeah.
So now what I have done, I have given an advertisement and I selected the builder by negotiating. Okay. Now what the builder will do? Now he know that in how much money he has to build. Okay. And also I will be telling within how much time I want. I will tell I want in 1 year. then what he will do? Now he understood that he has to build this requirement in 1 year within 1 crore 10 lakhs. Now what he will do? The builder will directly build the work, or he will do some analysis.
He will try to plan according to the client requirement.
Because he will has his own team. Because if builder promise, he can't achieve that. His team also has to plan, because his team consists of electricians, plumbers, wooden work, everyone, right? Yes or no? Even if one
Yeah.
person is not supporting, he can't complete the building. So then what he will do? He will analyze. Okay, he will sit with his team, and then he will analyze whether can we complete the work in 1 year within the given budget or not. Okay, if assume the people tell, hey, 1 year is difficult, at least we can complete in additional 2-3 months. Then he will tell, hey, 1 year is not problem. It's we will give in 1 year 2 months. He may tell. Then the customer may agree, or he may tell, no, I will give only 1 month more. Something negotiation will happen regarding that period also. Okay, so now they came to understanding that, okay, now the builder, no, because the builder will not have only one electrician or only one plumber. He will be having multiple electricians or multiple plumbers working under him. So he will select who will be good person for this building. Okay.
Yeah.
Yeah, no, this is what happens, right?
Yeah.
Shravanti, Farhana, this is what happens, right?
Yes, sir.
Yes, yes.
Okay. So now you know who will be working on what. Now what happens? Now the builder will approach some architect or some engineer to give the plan. Yes or no?
Yeah.
And he will show the plan to the customer, and then he will get the approve. Okay. So now this plan, whatever the builder get from architect, will be high level plan. It will be like high level plan. Okay. Like he will be in a paper, he will be drawing all the 4 floors. By seeing that, even sometimes we will not understand that plan. Yes or no? Because only the technical people will understand that high level plan.
Yeah.
Okay, we will not understand that as a common people. If you are a civil engineer, then you will understand, because that is a technical top level designing, whatever the architect puts. Okay.
Yeah.
Now, if the same plan, if he give to the labor who works daily, okay, see, the builder is technical person, the architect is technical person, so they will understand. But the people who work daily, the daily labor, they are not technical persons, right? They will not understand. Okay,
Yeah.
for them, we have the maestri, we have to explain them clearly everyday task, whatever they have to do. Yes or no?
Yes.
Okay,
Yes.
in high level designing, you can see, okay, first floor, what are the rooms, how many bedrooms, how many kitchen, how much living room, what should be the each square meter of each room. It will be like that. But he will not tell how many pillars, what should be the distance of each pillar, will not be defined in high level designing. But taking that high level designing, the maestri will draw his own low level designing of each floor, and then he will explain to his labor this low level designing. So this low level designing has come up from the high level designing only. Yes or no?
Yes, sir.
Yes.
Yeah. So now using that low level designing, the labor is going to build your house. Okay. So now here, who is the developer?
Builder.
Wages.
The daily wage people, the daily labor is the developers. Okay. Now, when they are
Your voice
developing,
is not audible.
now is that clear?
Yeah. Now it's clear, but I think
Okay.
maybe it's my problem. I don't know.
Is my voice audible to everyone, or everyone are facing problem?
Sometimes,
It's
sir.
audible.
Okay. That
It's
will,
audible.
yeah. Okay. From next week, I will log in from other laptop. Yeah, fine. So, but you are not missing any point, right? I'm repeating that missing point, right?
Yes.
Yeah. Okay. Fine. Okay. So now, where we were just telling that the daily wage people are developing the house. Now, you will in between, you will visit your site and check how the construction is going or not.
We'll check.
Yes.
Yes.
Even though the development is not complete, in between you will also visit, right? So you are doing what you are doing?
Testing.
You are doing testing.
Checking.
Checking is nothing but testing. Yes or no?
Yes, yes.
Checking is normal word. When you are working in IT, you will be telling testing.
Testing.
Huh? Yes or no?
Yeah.
Okay. For example, whenever you tell your kids to study, in between you'll go and see whether they are studying really or not, if they are sitting in different room. So here you are checking. Nothing means testing. You're testing your kids whether they are studying or not. Yeah. So in the same way, when people are developing, you will go and test whether they are working or not. Okay. Now assume they have completed the development.
Yeah.
You are also testing. Okay. Now building is ready. Now what is the next task? Once the building is ready, what is the next task?
You have to hand over the building to the
The builder will take the keys and come to the owner and hand over the keys. Okay.
Yeah.
Now you got the keys. Now you done Gruha Pravesam. Okay. Now on the day of Gruha Pravesam only you saw that water is leaking from your water tank. Then what you will do? You will inform to the same builder, or you will call a new person to repair again.
From the same
same
builder.
builder.
Okay. Will you pay additional charges to him, or he has to do for you for free of cost?
Free of cost.
Free of
Why?
cost.
Why?
Because he had
Because
made the
Is the
you
Because
have
it is a
taken an
new,
agreement.
because it is a new building. Yes or no?
Yeah.
Yes or no? It is
Yes,
a new building. Okay. So you are not going to pay him. You will tell, hey man, what man, new building. Okay. Assume after 4 years, you got some problem. Will he do for free or he will charge?
Charge.
full charge.
Yes or no? Then you can't expect that to do for free. Okay. You understood this concept, right? When he will do free and when he will not do free.
Yes, sir.
Now, okay. Now on Gruha Pravesam we visited. Okay. Then you saw that the kitchen you told to put only one PowerPoint. Okay. As per your requirement, the builder also put one PowerPoint only. But you realize that one PowerPoint is not sufficient. You want 3 PowerPoints in kitchen. Then what you will do? You will inform to the same builder or you will inform to a new builder.
Same builder.
Everyone understood my question, right?
Yes.
Yes.
Yes, sir.
Divya, what is my question?
Repeat again, sir.
Okay, see. Now you are doing Gruha Pravesam, okay? You went to kitchen. You already told to builder that you want only one PowerPoint where you can plug the cable, electric point, okay? You told one and the builder also has installed one. Fine. Now, when you start using, now you realize that one is not sufficient for your house in the kitchen. You want 3 points, PowerPoints, okay? One for mixie, one for fridge, okay? One for microwave, okay? You want 3 points. Now, you will inform to the same builder or you will inform to the different electrician.
Actually, in fast requirement, I don't have the 3.
No, in first requirement, you told only one. As per your requirement, builder has kept only one.
Yes.
Now what you will do? On Gruha Pravesam day, you found that one is not sufficient, you want 3. Then what you will do?
I will give like for other person, because as per my requirement, builder kept one only. But
Okay.
I want to means first I will approach builder, like if he can able to send anyone. Otherwise, I will give to other person.
Okay. Assume if builder is available to do. Okay. Then he will charge additional fees or he will do for free for you.
He will charge.
Why he will charge?
Because it's not in the primary requirements.
Because this is a new requirement for him. Yes or no? See, when there is some water leaking in the tank, he has done for free of cost because that is his mistake. Yes or no? Means whenever whenever the application is in production, whenever the application is in live, if some defects come, the software company will do for free of cost, because that is their issue, their problem. Okay. Whenever some defect come in production, the company will do it for free of cost. But whenever the application is production and the client comes up with new changes, new requirement, then the company will charge him. Is that clear?
Yes.
Yeah. So now you
Yeah.
understood the whole process, right? So
Yes.
what happens when you are giving to a builder, you will be having some contract of maintenance also. You will tell, okay, I need 6 months free maintenance. Whatever will not work within 6 months or 1 year, you have to do it for free. Okay, whatever is not working, okay, not adding new things. Whatever not working, you have to do repair for free of cost for 6 months or 1 year. This will be having an agreement. Okay, if there is no agreement, fine. Somebody may have taken the agreement also. Okay, that is possible. Okay. So now you understood the whole process, how the construction happens, right? Yes or no?
Yes.
Yes, sir.
So what is the first phase? Requirement phase. You will be telling the requirement to the builder. Okay. Second phase is study. He will be studying whether he can do this requirement within the budget and time. And then third one is designing. He will come up with a plan, high level plan. Then he will come up with a low level plan. Then development, nothing but coding. Okay. Then the people will start building your house. Then testing. You will go visit the site, do the testing, whether the construction is going proper or not, whether they're curing, they're putting water properly or not. Okay. And then installation. Installation is nothing but handing over the keys to the owner. Then the last phase is maintenance phase. Okay. Maintenance phase is nothing but they will be having some agreement. In the maintenance phase, two things can be defect fixes or it can be new features added. Is that clear to everyone?
Yes, sir.
Yes, sir.
So now we are clear about the construction. In the same way, now I am going to give the overview of software, how it happens. Okay. So now the first phase. So there are totally how many phases in software development life cycle?
7.
Very good. What is the first phase?
Requirement
Requirement
analysis.
analysis.
Very good. Second phase?
Feasibility study.
Very good. Third one?
Design.
Very good. Next one?
Coding,
Next one?
testing,
Testing.
deployment,
Install, deploy.
Last phase?
maintenance.
Maintenance.
Very good. Very good. Okay. See now, requirement analysis. So in requirement analysis, in software company, okay, who will do requirement analysis? There will be a person called business analyst. Who is that person?
Business analyst.
So this is the duty of the person, business analyst. That is a role. How we are having developer tester, there is a role called business analyst. So business analyst role, his responsibility is to get in touch with the client and take the requirement clearly. What is his requirement? Okay. See, developer will not contact client. See, the daily labor will not come to you, right? Yes or no? If you are building a house, daily labor will not come. Only the maestri will come to you or the builder will come to you. Yes or no?
Yeah.
In the same way, in the software company, business analyst role is to get the clear requirement from the client. Okay. Who is the person to get the requirement?
Business analyst.
Business
From
analyst.
where? From where he will get the requirement?
From
From
the
the client.
Client.
See now what happened? I selected, my bidding is over. Okay. I selected one company. Assume I selected Infosys. Okay. Now a person from Infosys, a business analyst will come to me. He will take an appointment or he will call me and get the requirements clearly. Okay. See, assume you are going to a school for your kid admission. Okay. Now, assume Ashwini, you are going to your school son admission. Okay. Now the principal is asking, okay, write the details and give. What the details he will write and give?
I will write his name, his age,
Mhm.
and in which class he want to get admission.
Okay. Only that, or you will write any other things?
If they ask the timing, what time he want to
Okay,
join.
fine, fine. Divya, what details you will write and give?
Yeah, name of the student, like father name, mother name, in
Okay.
which class he wants to study.
Okay. See, here Ashwini has not told father name, mother name, but Divya is writing father name and mother name. Okay, fine. Sojana, what details you will write?
Along with that, father's occupation, mother's occupation.
See, one. If you see here, why I'm asking this question to multiple people is different people are having different thoughts. Different people are writing different things. Yes or no?
Yes.
Yeah.
But actually, you don't know that the principal is expecting your phone number, email address also. You don't know that. Yes or no?
Yeah.
Yes.
Instead of if the principal give you an application form, then all the three people will fill all the details and give or not, whatever principal is expected.
Yes.
Yes or no? So no
Yeah.
one will miss any details. In the same way, every company will have requirement template. What is that?
Requirement.
Document template.
When I'm
Requirement
saying
template.
template means it is an empty application, empty form with what details it has to be filled. Okay.
Mm-hmm.
Whenever you see template means it is an empty form. Empty form means not white paper. Okay. It will have what details we want to collect from the client. Okay. So
Okay.
now business analyst will call to the customer and then take an appointment, take the template from the company, go visit his office, and he will ask all the questions from the template, and then he will fill the template. Who is doing this job?
Business analyst.
Very good. Business analyst is doing. Okay. So everyone have to remember these roles. Okay. Business analyst, developer, testers, everything. Okay. So
Yeah.
business analyst will go to the client place and discuss with him and fill all the template, all the details. And then what he will do? He will come back to the company. Okay. So see, it will not happen in one day, in one meeting. They will meet multiple times and get the requirements. Okay. Sometimes business analyst also will have some doubts. Again, they will go check with them. Okay. Unless until business analyst is not clear, they will continuously interact with the client and get the details. Okay. Now, business analyst came back to the company with the filled template. Now, business analyst using that template, he will prepare in-depth document, clear document to explain to the team, which will work on the application. Okay. So now what he will do, business analyst will create a clear document. The document is called as business requirement document. What is the document?
Business requirement document.
So who is the author of the business requirement document?
Business and
Business
Business
analyst.
analyst.
Very good, very good. So using the template, the business analyst is preparing the clear document called business requirement document. Okay. Now, so now business analyst job is over because the business requirement document is ready. Now what we should do? Now what happened in software company? The top level managers, program managers, delivery manager, okay, domain experts will sit in a meeting. Okay. And then they will discuss, can we release this application with this requirement in 1 year or not, within the given budget or not? They will discuss. That is called feasibility study. Okay. In this phase, what happens? The top level managers, the domain experts, the senior program managers will sit and discuss whether this requirement, because now they know the clear requirement, because business analyst has prepared the document. Okay. So they will take the help of business analyst and then they will discuss, can we achieve this application within the given time frame, within budget or not? And then they will decide who will be the project manager, who will be the team lead, what would be the development team, what would be the testing team. They will decide whoever is available currently to take the task. Okay, is that clear? What happens in feasibility study? Okay.
Yes.
They will analyze, can we do this work or not? What would be the risk which we face while doing? What are the softwares required? What are the hardwares required? How many people are required? Okay. That is done in this feasibility study. Okay. Now, they come to a conclusion that they can achieve this, and they will select a program manager, project manager. They will select a team lead. Okay. They will select a development team, how many developers they want, who is available currently. Then they will select the testing team also. Okay. Now, along with that, they will have a architect also. Okay. Now we are into a designing phase. In designing phase, what happens? In designing phase, there are two types of designing: high level designing and low level design. How many designing phases we have?
2.
One is high
High
level and
level
one is low
design.
level. So in high level, there will be an architect, chief architect. So the chief architect will draw some high level designing using some UML modules, Unified Modeling Language. Using that, he will draw some diagrams. Okay. That is called high level designing. Using the same high level designing, the technical lead, see, chief architect is doing high level design. The technical lead or team lead will divide that high level designing into low level designing with the reference of that high level designing only. Okay. Is that clear? In the designing phase, how many phases are there?
2 phases.
Two phases.
2 phases. High level design, low level design.
Low level.
Very good. In high level designing, the chief architect will draw the high level diagrams. In low level designing, the technical lead will divide the high level designing into small pieces. Okay. Next, designing ready. Next, what happened? Coding starts. In coding, who is the person responsible in coding?
Developer.
What the developers will do using that low level designing, they start developing. Yes or no?
Yes.
Okay, now developers are doing their job. Whenever some build is ready, they will give to the testing team. So now this is the very important phase for us because we are the testers. Okay. So now what we will do, once we get the requirement, see, the team will get the requirement. The developers also will get the requirement on the same day. Testers also will get the requirement on the same day. Then developer will, what they will do, they will go through the requirement and start developing, writing the code. Yes or no? Writing the programs. Okay. And on the same day, testers also will go through the requirement and they start writing the test cases. Okay. See, when I'm telling test cases, you may not know what is test case, but we will go through that in coming classes. Okay. So now test engineers will start going through the requirement. If while going to the requirement, if they get any doubt, what they will do?
They approach the development team.
They approach technical lead.
See, you are going through the requirement. Who gave you the requirement document? Who is the author of the requirement document?
Business analyst.
Business
So,
analyst.
as a tester, you should never approach development team to clarify your doubts. Because assume if developer understanding also is wrong, then he will tell you the same wrong understanding. Yes or no? Yes or no? He will tell you the same wrong understanding.
Yes.
So you remember, tester should not clarify his doubts. See, technical doubts you can clarify, but requirement doubts you never ever should go and check with developer. You should always go to business analyst. Okay, always. Clear? So when a tester going through the requirement, if he has any doubts, he will go and check with the business analyst and then clarify all the doubts. Okay, and then he will write the test cases. Once the test cases are written, he will also make the test cases, get it reviewed. Okay, he will also get the test cases reviewed by the, see, in my team there are two testers. I will write the test case, the other person will review whatever I am writing. The other person will write the test case, I will review whatever I am writing. Okay. Sometimes what happen, even directly we can review it with the business analyst. Clear? So I got the requirement, I gone through the requirement, I understood the requirement, I wrote the test cases and got it reviewed. Now, I got the first build. By the time I'm getting the first build from the development team, I should be ready with the test cases to test that build. When I got the first build, I will start my test execution. I will follow the test cases and I will do the testing on the build. I will found some defects. Then what I will do whenever there are some defects, what I will do?
Report, raise the defects.
I will
Report
create
to
the
the
defects
developer.
and I will assign that. Will I assign the defect to business analyst or developer?
Develop.
To developer. Why to developer, not business analyst? Why?
Because coding is done by developer.
Exactly. Because the author of the coding is developers. So we will raise the defect and assign to the developer. Then developer, what he will do? He will check whether the defect is correct or not. Okay. Sometimes tester's understanding might be wrong. Then he can reject the defect. Okay. Then he will not accept whenever he rejects. He will go and check with the business analyst once again. And then he will clarify your understanding. You will correct your understanding. Okay. So now you have created a defect. I assume developer has fixed the defect. Then what you will do whenever there is a fix in the defect?
We will retest it.
So whenever there is a fix, you will get a new build. Whenever you get a new build, you will do a sanity testing. You will verify the defects and also you will do what testing?
Regression testing.
Very good, very good. We will do regression testing. Super. Okay. So now assume you think that you have completed all the testing. There are no more defects. Then what you will do? You will give sign off. You will tell, okay, all the testing is completed, no more defects. Then we will hand over the application to the client. That will happen in install and deployment phase. Okay. So there will be a deployment engineer. He will go to the deploy company and then install the application. Okay. And then there will be a last phase called maintenance phase, where in maintenance phase, either a defect can become and we will fix and work on the defects, or the client can come up with new requirement. For defects, the software company will not charge, but for the new requirement, they will charge. Is it clear what happens the whole development cycle? Is it clear to everyone? The 7 phases.
Yes.
So what are the 7 phases?
Requirement phase, analysis, design, coding, testing, deployment, and maintenance.
Exactly. Super. So what happens requirement phase? Okay. So I will just tell 5-10 minutes more. Is that fine, right? And then I will complete this. Yeah.
Yes.
Yeah.
So first phase is requirement phase. The requirement is the first stage in SDLC process. In this phase, the business analyst will take an appointment from the client and visit his office with requirement template document. Business analyst will gather all the required information and fill the template with all the details and come back to the office and prepare a requirement document and will hand over it to the project team. So what is the output of the requirement phase? It is requirement document. Is that clear?
Yes, sir.
Very good.
Yes.
Next phase is analysis phase. So what is the input of this analysis phase?
Requirement
Requirement document.
Super, super. Okay. So here, by taking the input of requirement document in analysis phase, this is the phase where senior project managers, domain experts, and technical leads will participate and do analysis if this project can be finished within the given time and budget or not. They will also select a project manager. They will select a team lead and the team members to accomplish this project. They will also analyze the risks, required software and hardware, and the environment of this project. The input of this phase is requirement document and the output is SRS. It's called software requirement specification. Okay. See, in a requirement document, there is no technical things involved, only the requirement of the client. But in SRS, some technical things also is given. Okay. Clear?
Yeah.
Yes.
So what is
Okay.
the output of analysis phase?
Software
Software requirement.
Requirements.
Exactly. SRS called. Okay. So now next phase is designing phase. So for the designing phase, what is the input?
SRS.
This is the input of the designing phase. See, one phase output will be the input for the next phase. So the designing phase, there are two levels of designing, high level designing and low level designing. Okay. High level designing is done by the architect. So by drawing some high level designing diagrams to divide the project into modules. Okay. Clear? The whole project is divided into modules by drawing some high level designing using UML. UML is nothing but unified modeling language. Okay. They will use some language and draw some diagrams, high level diagrams. So the whole project is divided into modules. Okay. This is done by architect in high level designing. Using the same UML, the technical lead will divide the modules into small pieces. Okay. See, low level designing document using the UML diagrams, technical lead will prepare functional logics of the modules, database tables, address all type of dependencies, list of. So he will come up with a detailed things for every module. Okay. That happens in low level design. Okay. By seeing this low level designing only, the coder will start working. Okay. Is that clear?
Yes.
Yes.
So the
Yeah.
input of this phase is SRS document and
SRS.
output is design document specification. Okay. The
Okay.
next one is coding phase. In this phase, once the system design phase is over, the next phase is coding. In this phase, developers start building the entire system by writing code using the chosen programming language. It can be any programming language. In the coding phase, modules are divided into tasks and assigned to various developers. This is the longest phase of software development lifecycle. Which is the longest phase?
Coding.
Coding phase.
Okay. So what is the output of this phase?
Code.
SRS.
Code. No. SRS is the output phase of the analysis phase.
Okay.
Okay. And the SRS is the input of the designing phase. What is the output of the designing phase? Designing document. And
Design
for
document.
coding phase, the input is designing document and output is code. Build. Build is the output, right? The developer prepare the build of the code and give to the tester team. Yes or no?
Yes.
So
Yes.
build is development phase. Okay. Now the next one is testing phase. This is our actual phase. So in this phase, what will happen? Testing phase starts from the day one. After receiving the requirement document from the business analyst, test engineer will start going through the document and try to understand each and every functionality clearly. Okay. If we have any doubts, we will clarify the doubts by setting up a meeting with the business analyst. Once all the doubts are cleared, the test engineer will start writing the test cases and get it reviewed and finalized by the time the first build is released to the testing. Is that clear?
Yes.
I have doubt. That means before we get built only we are doing test cases.
For example, developer is taking one week to give you one build, first build. By that 1 week, what you will do? You will take holiday?
No, we will go to the requirements document.
Will go through the after going through the requirements, what you will do? You have to write the test cases. You have to prepare. Okay. Why you are writing test cases means you will go through, but if you don't write the test cases, you will forget what to test. Okay. So you will go through. See, when we are looking into test cases, you will understand clearly. Okay.
Yeah.
As of now, just make sure that after going through the requirement, you will write the test cases. Okay. How to write test cases? We are yet to learn. Okay.
Yeah.
Clear?
Yes.
Yes.
Any other doubts in the first point?
Yeah. Yeah.
No doubts, right?
Yes.
No.
Okay. So after receiving the first build, the test engineer will do a sanity test and accepts the build. So first we will do what type of testing?
Sanity test.
Sanity testing.
And
Basic testing.
And we will start executing all the test cases. If at all any defects are identified, those defects are created and assigned to development team. Developer We'll fix the defect and give new build. Test engineer will do a regression testing. Whenever there is a new build, we will verify the defect fixes and we will do the regression testing. And this process continues till there are no defects or identified a quality product. Yes or no? So daily our task will be the same thing. Either writing test cases or executing the test cases. Okay, or verifying the defects or doing regression testing. Okay, is that clear? So what is the input of our testing phase? Build. What is output? Output is the quality product. Okay. The next phase is deployment phase or installation phase. Nothing but once the testing phase is over and no defects are left in the system, then the final deployment process starts and final software is released and checked for deployment issues, if any. Okay, is that clear?
Yes.
Okay, the last phase is maintenance phase. Once the system is deployed and customers start using the deployed system, 3 activities can occur. 1, defect fixing. Defects are reported because of some failures, or they can have some upgrade. Client may request for upgrading the application to newer version of the software. So whenever I'm telling upgrade, whenever there's some new technologies, they may ask you to upgrade also, right? Yes or no? For that, they will pay the money. Okay, they'll pay. And then enhancements. Enhancements is nothing but new requirements, adding some new features into the existing software. Is that clear?
Yes.
So this is all about software development life cycle. So now you have to go through very, very clearly. You have to try to understand concepts very, very clearly. Okay. These are very, very important concepts. Why? See, the whole cycle is not required for you. You will not work. You will work only in testing phase alone. But still, why you want me? When you are working in any software company, you should have knowledge how it works. Because you are not going as a fresher, you are going as experienced people. If you tell, I will go as fresher, will company give you an offer as a fresher? They will go to college and recruit freshers. Why they will take you? Yes or no?
Yeah.
Unless until you showcase that you're having at least some experience in past, they will not take you. And also you have to clear the interview. Okay. For clearing the interview, you have to have knowledge. Okay. So you have to go through all this and study. Okay. Is that clear?
Yes.
Now
Yeah.
everyone are clear about the concepts after my explanation, but you have to go through and read and learn how to tell in interview. Okay.
Yes.
Clear?
Yeah.
Yes.
So we don't have class Saturday and Sunday. Again, we will meet on Monday. Okay.
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 So our plan is to complete the manual testing by next Friday. Okay.
Yes.
And then we will start Java from May 15th. Okay. Clear?
Yes.
Yeah. I request everyone not to miss any one-day class also. Okay. See, if you miss a class, then you are only going to be the loser. Okay. So it's very, very important. Whatever plans you have for next 3 months, you just postpone. Okay. Unless until it's very important, which you want, you can't avoid, or you are sick, unless until you don't miss any class, single class. Okay. Clear?
Yes.
Assume
Yeah.
if many people are not available for that class, then I will skip the class. No problem for me. Okay. Assume if 2-3 people are not available, 3 people are not available. Okay. Then I will skip that class. But if 1 people is not available, it's difficult, right? Yeah. So you all, however, now everyone are attending on time, right? The same way, no one miss any class. It is very, very important. Okay. Because if you don't understand any concept in any class, it will be difficult for you to understand the other classes. Okay. Fine.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yes.
Okay then. Huh? Okay then. Bye. Thank you, everyone.
Bye.
I have a nice
Bye.
Friday and weekend. We'll join at 9:30 on Monday. Okay. Bye. Take care.
Bye, sir.
Thank you.